May I introduce you to the concept of bleach tablets? It's bleach in tablet form. These ones are Tesco, £2 for 40 tablets, so that works out 5p a tablet. Don't quote me on this, but the instructions it looks like one tablet equals 2.5 litres of thin bleach, and for thick bleach it's 75 millilitres of thick bleach. Guys, it means you don't need to carry your big bottles of bleach on the bus anymore. Your plastic bag breaks and all that. It's really potent. You can smell it really strongly as soon as you take the cap off. And what it says, it advises use the cap so you're not touching it. Sort of like that. At first I was using a glove until I read the instructions. My first plan is to replace thin bleach. So, like at the moment, the cheapest I can see for thin bleach is about 42p for 2 litres. So if I use one tablet, that would be 5p. I'll probably keep an empty bottle of this, and then just anytime I need it, first I'll fill it with water, and then I'll drop in a tablet, and you've got to wait for the tablet to dissolve. So in this case, don't put the lid on for 10 minutes or 15 minutes until you know for sure it's dissolved. What I've just said isn't suggested or anything, so I don't know if there's any danger in doing that. When I look at this, I mean, this is sodium hypochlorite, which I presume is just pure bleach. And then with this, it's got quite a lot of things in it. The main thing I'm using it for is the toilet bowl, and it does say you can do that. It says put one tablet in the toilet bowl and wait 5 minutes for it to dissolve. It's got a safety cap, of course. Here's the instructions, let's learn together. So, thin bleach. To create a thin bleach, add 1 tablet to 2.5 litres of water and allow to dissolve. Kitchen, add 1 tablet, so that's equivalent to 75 millilitres of Tesco thick bleach to 2.5 litres of water. That's when I got confused. If you're adding it to 2.5 litres of water, are you not making thin bleach? I don't know, I'm confused. Bathrooms, add 1 tablet, equivalent to 75 millilitres of Tesco thick bleach to 2.5 litres of water. Clean surfaces and floors. Mixture. Soaking stubborn stains. Wash garments in cold water, then add 2 tablets, equiv to 75 millilitres to 10 litres of water. Soak garments for 5 minutes, then wash normal. Here's what I'm using it for. Toilets. Drop 1 tablet directly into the toilet bowl. Leave for 5 minutes. Clean with brush. What? No, I'm not doing that. Leave for 5 minutes. Then flush. So they're saying 10 minutes in total. I'll probably just drop it in there and leave it. Contains, among other ingredients, 30% chlorine-based bleaching agents. This is too much for me, I'm afraid. Contains 64.1 grams per 100 grams of troclosyline sodium dihydrate. I don't know. There's a difference with a bottle of thin bleach, but then I suppose the tablets get all sorts of other things to make up the tablet. The lid says something else, I don't know what that means. I wish the packaging wasn't so prettied. Don't mix it up with your one-a-day vitamins, guys, because it'll be your last day. Okay, some live action. Use the cap as the dispenser. It's a bit tricky this actually. I'm sure I'll get better. Don't go back in, both. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. There we go. It says it should take 5 minutes. I suppose you can watch it. And I was reading, someone was saying on the internet, a random person, that you want to make sure it dissolves, because if it breaks away or something, that could maybe damage your piping. Any piping that could be vulnerable further down, you know. I think it's pretty unlikely, but if you did end up having problems, then it probably would be that. You would, at least you would know. And they also said don't put it in your cistern, because bleach damages rubber and stuff like that eventually. Although you can get these sort of things that you put in your cistern, but I presume this bleach is a lot stronger, so I wouldn't advise it. For the toilet, the only advice is put it in the actual bowl, the toilet bowl. Usually I would guess I would get about 10 goes at that for the toilet bowl. So at 42 pence that would work out maybe 4.2 pence. So maybe it's even cheaper using this type, because that's 5 pence a go. But that saves you space and saves you, it's just so much easier. I think this is a good idea as well. Toilet wipes, not for your bum, for your, because it's got bleach in it. But they're flushable, that's the main thing. Flushable is here, guys. Don't confuse them with that. At the moment I'm going to keep thick bleach for round the edges like that. But maybe someday I might find a way of replacing it. Because for a start I couldn't get the tablet in there. So I can't do more. No way would I keep these tablets in any blank container, you know, where I wouldn't know what they were. Well, that's 5 minutes and mine hasn't dissolved, but totally, or at least I can still see it. It's maybe dissolved as a tablet, but it's still there physically as a, I don't know. Anyway, I wouldn't flush it until the next time, because it's not going to damage anything there. It's not touching anything rubber or anything weak. So there you go, guys. A major breakthrough. Tesco Bleach Tablets, which you didn't know existed. I'm sure Poundland and Home Bargains do them hopefully cheaper, but I couldn't see them on their website. I'll be using it in my toilet bowl, but if I ever did need thin bleach, I'll probably keep this as an empty bottle. And I would put a tablet in there when it's empty. First I would put water in it, and then put the tablet in last. Wait till it dissolves, so about 10-15 minutes, and then put the lid back on. It doesn't say anywhere you're meant to do that, so I don't know if there's any danger in mixing the two. But I won't really be mixing it, it'll be empty, but there might be some residual stuff there. So I don't recommend that, but that's probably what I'll do. But I'm just going to use it for my toilet bowl. So this is a major breakthrough, mainly in convenience and space, and not carrying big things about home from the shop. So it gets a thumbs up from me from the hair, but it's early days. It's still there after 15 minutes, although maybe I need to use a brush after all. Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. I need to think out a plan for that. Well, when I done that, it disappeared mostly. I hope. Oh well. You live and learn.